The residents are going to continue to get water. How much are they going to pay for that water is going to be a big question.
Water. It's an issue debated in many Idaho cities these days. The latest and possibly most heated in Eagle is now a dead issue. Eagle has been looking to hedge its waterbed, if you will, for future growth by purchasing the Eagle Water Company.
But delays and complications have not allowed the two sides to come to an agreement, and now the deadline has passed. Scott Evans is live outside of City Hall with what this means for Eagle residents.
Well, Carolyn and Mark, the issue of purchasing the Eagle Water Company has divided the city of Eagle for several months. But now there's no longer a need to be divided because the negotiations between the Eagle Water Company and the city are done, and no purchase was made. Now the question is, what does this mean for the future water needs here in Eagle?
If we have to rely on private water purveyors and unsure sources of water in the future, it really puts the city at risk in its ability to move forward.
The City of Eagle and the Eagle Water Company have worked for over a year trying to find middle ground on a purchase agreement. Last summer, after months of negotiations, the two parties agreed on a price for the city to buy the Eagle Water Company. Just a few months ago, most Eagle residents received an assessment, which many thought was a bill to pay for the purchase of the company.
Council at that time decided, well, perhaps the city should take a step back and look at an alternative funding proposal, and that's where the revenue bond came out.
And a revenue bond election was set for May 27th, giving citizens the chance to decide if they wanted the multi-million-dollar bond. But the May election is now not going to happen because neither party could come to an agreement by the March 31st deadline.
I'm disappointed and frustrated. We've been negotiating with the primary shareholder in the company for over or almost a year.
That primary shareholder of the Eagle Water Company is Robert DeShaza. He didn't want to talk about the negotiations other than to say that they are over and that they are not extending the deadline again. He says they're having a shareholders meeting next week. They will discuss the issue at that time.
Should the company decide they want to continue negotiation for purchase, we certainly have left the door open for them to come back to the city and discuss that further.
Bottom line for the mayor, he wants to make sure there is plenty of water in Eagle's future.
Having that ability to control that within the city makes a lot of sense.
Now, Mayor Bandy says if the deal does not go through, and as it stands right now, it will not, the city will continue to move forward as it always has, meaning status quo here in Eagle. Mark?
To answer a question many have, Mayor Bandy said the city couldn't meet the $7.2 million purchase agreement deadline because of a combination of issues, including citizen complaints and legal hurdles.
The City of Eagle's opportunity to purchase the Eagle Water Company is now dead in the water, at least for now. According to the contract, the city had until the end of March to get everything in order to purchase the Eagle Water Company. But the city did not meet its deadline, so the Eagle Water Company backed out of the contract. But there's still a possibility that the city might have another opportunity to purchase the Eagle Water Company if they reach a future agreement.